were there about 4 years, and finally one day my doctor in the MDA asked me, do you mind telling me what you feel? All my patients are dying, and you're the only one that is still healthy. I said, well, if you ask your assistant to leave, I'll tell you. So he did, and I told him, I use cannabis. I do not use any pharmaceutical drug. And he was quite in shock, but he told me, he said, I'm going to give you the best advice I could ever give you. Keep smoking pot, don't listen to anybody, keep running doing what you're doing, don't say nothing, don't even tell another doctor, I can't write you a prescription, but just keep smoking it, because you're found something, but no one will ever believe you. And I was pretty quiet about it until the MDA changed their doctors. And then we had a new young female doctor come in. And I had one on a drug, it was a pharmaceutical drug that you had to take this pill for 30 days and then have a blood test. Why did I thought the blood test, she led me to believe the blood test was looking for illegal drugs or changing your system. Not until the drug got its FDA approval did I get the actual prescription, which cost me $737 for a new drug. And this drug, on it said the blood test was looking for liver failure. This drug would extend your life 30 to 90 days. Why though? It extended my life double what they're giving me to live, and they're giving me a pill that will kill my liver. And like a moron, here I am, stopping, smoking my cannabis again, going on prescription medication. And when I went to see her, she threatened me with the fact that whenever I cure, ever cure for ALS, that I would not get it because of my illegal drug use. And if I spoke to another patient in the MDA clinic about my use of cannabis, she would see to it that I would not get any help at all. Well, she doesn't know it, but she made me an activist. So here I am. 30 years later, I started smoking pot in February 1967. In February 1997, I spoke at my first hemp fest. I went out there and spoke to people, and I was amazed at how fast the word spread, because all of a sudden I had people waiting for me at hemp fest that have parents or grandparents or someone in their family had Gehrig disease, and they knew that this person was dying very rapidly. So I just began to talk, and more and more.
Cathy Jordan of Florida.
While the legislative leaders tackled Florida's drug problem, patients suffering from glaucoma, AIDS, cancer, and other serious illnesses were outside seeking amnesty to smoke marijuana for medicinal purposes. Yeah. Floridians for Medical Rights say they hope to change Governor Bush's mind about the drug's use by having patients testify about the benefits of smoking marijuana. Currently, there are only 8 people across the nation who have FDA approval to acquire the drug for medicinal purposes, and 3 of them live here in Florida.
Please bear with me. I only have 5 hours of me sleep, and I do not do this well. I do this because I spent 2 years of my life trying to get the the ALS Association. Anyone associated with new Gehrig disease to listen, they were none. Everyone is interested in my story until I say the word marijuana. As soon as I say that word, I am outcast. I called the University of Boston, I called Johns Hopkins Hospital, I called the University of Miami, I called everyone. No one would help me. No one would listen to me. I was diagnosed in 1986. I was given 3 to 5 years to live. And by chance, on a vacation here in Florida, I smoked marijuana out on the beach with a group of friends. I figured, what the hell? I'm going to die anyway. What's it going to do? Kill me? You know? Yeah. Ever since then, I've been here. Since 1988, they have done nothing to me except for having a tube put in my stomach. Now, I did go the pharmaceutical ring for about 3.5 years. The muscle relaxers made me so depressed, I cried for days. Then they gave me mood elevators. Well, and then I became a zombie. Well, anyone that knows me, I'm the oldest of 6 children. This is my 3rd husband. I take no pride for no one, and I am going to smoke marijuana. I don't care if it's legal or illegal. The only reason I am here is because I met as a 70-year-old retired school teacher who drove around Sarasota with her best friend, also a retired Negro. And kids ripped them off at $40 and $60 a pop because her doctor could not get her a prescription for marijuana. So, I'm not concerned about people that can get it. I'm concerned about people that cannot get it. Now, on March 3rd, I will fly to Philadelphia. I am involved in a civil lawsuit against the government trying to get a legal script for marijuana. My doctor has written me a script. I cannot fill it anyway. And the United States government says that they cannot supply marijuana to 110 patients. And I say to the U.S. government, I know what the marijuana you grow. I grow my own. And I know what it stands on my front window of my house saying that in this house I am allowed to legally grow marijuana. That is not the answer. That will leave me open to robbery. I do not want to stand for my window saying I'm allowed to grow it. They can give me documentation. I will keep it on record, and I will show the police. But I will grow my own. Thank you.
She drove all last night to get up here today. She knows how important it is that people see the faces behind what we're trying to say here, the faces behind the issue. And the legislature has not dealt with this yet. There are sick people, there are very ill people who couldn't even get here today, but many people have, that are living in fear of their freedom because marijuana is still considered a criminal act. To possess marijuana is still a criminal act, even though they are using this to save their lives or to save their senses. And we need some compassion in this state. There was a compassionate access program that provided medical marijuana to patients in this country. 8 people are on that program. 3 of those people live in this state. This is a political war, and that's why we're up here, because we want amnesty in this political war. These are very sick people. These are people who need this medicine to stay alive.